Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. To the air, May. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing here is May. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A toss right to Henry. Down to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down and 6 now. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Jackson. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Inside handoff, Henry. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, this from 34. Tucker's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Yo, yo, yo. I hope y'all can hear me. Hope y'all can hear me. I'll put on my other mic if y'all can't hear me. I'll put on my other mic if y'all can't hear me.
One more
oh, yeah, they can hear me.
Who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy.
They can hear me.
Underway in this AFC Championship. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not
Why is he running the ball out?
Changes to the game plan.
If he want to run the ball out, we're going to run the ball out.
All year long, that should be more than good enough. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They go play action now. May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that.
I love that Mike got it on 15.
I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start.
I'm going to take this whole quarter. I'm going to make him take this whole quarter.
From the shotgun, it's May. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
From the gun, it's May. Oh,
That's that blitz. That's that blitz.
Maybe a little frustration starting to
Yeah.
creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
That's a hell of a blitz. Hell of a.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
You're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Keep on going foul drive, bro. Back up. We're going to play the tight end. One point, you got to get deep, baby. One, you got to get 20 yards deep.
From the gun on third down is May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Come on. No way. Come on, bro. Come on, that's crazy.
If it was running into the
that's
kicker,
crazy.
First down. Roughing, it is
that's
first.
crazy.
Come
on, dog. Come on, dog. No way, dog.
So but when you rough him, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Come on. They robbing me, bro. They robbing me. That was the game right there. They did dirty right there. Yo, why is he motioning and play flipping, bro? Everybody always trying to manipulate the game. Bro.
Diggs in motion left.
Motion, flip play. Motion, flip play.
Throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
He's too consumed with motioning and flipping a play that he's confusing himself.
Third quarter of play. This is
the blitz.
10.
Here come the blitz. Here come the blitz. Here come the blitz. Here come the blitz.
From the shotgun, May with it. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. Extra
I don't even know what to say about that one.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's Jackson to throw. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. If the Thunder sell this series, being the better team, I promise you, they're going to get Kevin Durant. If
That's what I've been saying in the group chat.
Jalen Williams don't show up and they lose, I promise.
That's what I said in the group chat earlier.
Jalen Williams and like 4 first-round picks, and they gonna get Kevin Durant, and they gonna try to keep check, so they'll give up something else too. I'm telling you, watch they get Kevin Durant if they lose this year.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his.
Bro, that's what I said in the group chat earlier, bro. Like, Jalen Williams is solid and he's young, but bro, go get Kevin Durant, go get Russ, and bro, win it all next year. Let them boys ride out like that.
They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Henry is the cheat code.
Big plays have been the story so far into this 3rd quarter, and they have really been running wild this whole ball game. And there's another example right there on the touchdown run.
And their execution has been exceptional, especially for a team that's played with great pace. They've controlled the tempo, played how they've wanted to, and they're having their way right now.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Tampa 2, Tampa 2, Tampa 2, Tampa 2.
With the first down as they begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. That little bounce in their step.
If you start doing that shit,
touchdown, but the defense gave
if you start doing that curl flash shit, I know exactly how to
Can
do
they
that.
get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Finding Williams once more, complete. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit, because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. 2nd year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter, but this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's May.
Come on, I'm right there, bro. I'm right there.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Looking to throw, May. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Bottleneck. I'm putting bottleneck on him. Bottleneck. Bottleneck.
They'll try and throw
Double that. Oh, he's wide open.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line.
That was a hell of a beater. That was a hell of a beater. That was hell of us.
1 quarter
that was hell of us.
Right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's Patriot football, but they trail here.
That was a hell of a beater right there. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a hell of a beater. You pulled out your best play. Hey, dog. You pulled out your best play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That's dog. That was a hell of a. You're not gonna get his touchdown up easy.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
You're not gonna give it up easy, I promise.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Let's go Tampa 2.
Defensively, you look at the numbers.
Let's go Tampa 2.
Incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
They'll throw with May. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Henderson going to run for it. And try to
he's short.
His way forward,
he's short. Yes.
Short, and he is short. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on down's the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And he takes it
around way too slow.
To the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Hopkins ran that route way too slow, bro. He ran that route way too slow.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. A toss left, Henry.
Bro, Henry is ridiculous.
He's taken down up near the 47. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's Jones. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Patriots take over. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
He's so annoying, bro.
Here's May. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Gonna do that same motion play, that okie doke. He added like 10 of those motion plays to his playbook. Look at that, same thing.
And they go play action with May.
Dummy.
Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Nabi Matabike busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly
Just
right.
don't get beat.
Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offense.
Don't get beat.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Play action. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running left, it's Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
GG's.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. To the air, May. Launching one for Henderson. That is incomplete.
That blitz did not work.
In a tie game late, not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing here is May. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught inside the 5.
Oh, so Wiggins getting burned.
Will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football. How about the job there on the outside?
How was Wiggins getting burned? I don't get that.
On the perimeter.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Ravens are champions of the AFC as we sign off and say goodnight, everybody.